Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Almost ready to get underway. Towing the slab in today's game, Zach Eflin. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
And here it comes. George Springer, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Out towards left center. Arozarena moving under it. And there's one away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Over to Diaz, and Bichetta's retired.
Batting third, the first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
And it's strike two. Two outs, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Here comes a pitch. That one a little bit high, and the count is 1-2.
It's a good take.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, and now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at Tropicana Field, and on the hill today, Kevin Gossman.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And he deals. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the second baseman, Brandon.
And now it's Brandon Lowe. Immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Diaz aboard here at first with nobody out. Swung on, belted. Springer going back. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He hit the ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. And a strike on the outside edge.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball. Biggio whips it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting fourth.
Isaac Paredes now. Right through there for a strike. Runner at second here, one gone. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
1-1.
Man at second. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Up the middle, Bichette sends it to first, and there are 2 outs.
Batting fifth.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. Pitch misses, and that is ball one. Runner at third, 2 away. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Two outs. Swing and a pop-up. Gets under it. And that is that. Rays get an RBI double. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Justin Turner. The pitch.
Turner.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Over to Diaz. And a quick out, number one.
Batting fifth.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate.
Kevin Biggio.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Left-hand batter waits. That's out to center field. And that's down, a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And a foul ball. Oh, 2 now. Sneaks through, base hit. And it gets by him. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. And now it's Dalton Varsho. That clips the corner. And there's a ball. The Jays down by a run here at the top of the second. This one popped up. Caballero settles underneath it. Brings it in. 2 down.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Alejandro Kirk in the box now. Takes strike 1. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Now up for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. Gosman back to work. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Palacios measures 5 feet 10 inches, 180 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. And that one is lifted in the air Nice grab on the run. And there's one down.
Batting seventh, the center fielder.
And now it's Jose Siri. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Kicks and fires. Right side. Springer makes the catch. And there's two down. 2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero. There's a strike. Caballero in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And they traded for him earlier this year. Foul ball there. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier. The pitch. There's a strike. That pitch gets the corner. 0-2 now.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And the pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. And that turns the lineup over.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Springer swings through it for strike one.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting.
That's the ball.
That one outside. 1-2 the count. Nobody out. Runner at first. That's inside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And another ball.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And the righty deals. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Bichette swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Kiermaier on the go. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Misses outside. And the count 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Guerrero, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. Diaz. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for Toronto. Still behind by a count of 1. Bottom of the inning. And here's the catcher, Rene Pinto.
The catcher, Rene.
Gosman back to work. In the air, right side of the infield. Guerrero settles under this one. Makes the grab, one away. Yandy Diaz now scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. Bounce to the left side. And
that's a
foul
ball.
ball. One down, base is empty. Just off the outside edge. And 1-1. And another ball. One out, base is empty. Got it by him for the K.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And that one hammered. Springer reaching back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. Turner climbs in on that right side. And the pitch. And a curve misses outside. And a 1-1. Popped up. Turner is out. And there's one away. Here's the third baseman, Kevin Biggio. There's a strike. Gosigi, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Paredes tosses across the first, and they get Biggio for the out.
Now back, second base.
Here's the second baseman, doubled in his first AB. And that one cutting but missing down low. Checked his swing on the 1-0 and appeal to first. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. The Blue Jays trailing by a run. Top half of inning number 4.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. On the ground right side. And it finds its way through for a hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a home.
Two outs. Hit hard, that gets through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
All over that one right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Kerr in the box now. Takes strike 1. Flips the corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Not even close there. And to count 1 and 2. Stays alive. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Out to short, Caballero. They take the force out. Out number 3. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail here 1-0. Back now in Tampa Bay, bottom four, and stepping in for the Rays, Randy Arozarena. The pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Kiermaier moving under it. Puts it away for the out. Next to hit, Isaac Paredes. Grounded out his first time up. Swings through that one.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And another ball. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2.
Next offering way off the plate. One down, base is empty. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Ramirez
no
takes
strike.
a ball as he stands in for the second time. Just missed.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Corrals it. And that will end the inning. Down. We go to the top of the fifth. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Kevin Kiermaier. The line to kick the pitch. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2 the count.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
George Springer.
Fouled off. He was late. The Rays up by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a bouncer. Caballero over to first. That takes care of Springer.
Now batting.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That one finds the zone.
0-1.
Bichette, an all-star a season ago, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Just missed. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Not close with that one. Now 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Back here at Tropicana Field, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the right fielder, Richie Palacios. First offering, and it just misses. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one finds its way through.
Everything came together for him. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on the pitch like he did right there.
Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. Popped up. Bichette makes the catch, and there's one gone. Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. He was a strikeout victim his first time. High fly ball out towards left field. Marshall going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A two-run homer, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0.
I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2 runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Two outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And the 0-2. Got him swinging.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
Here's Turner now. And he pumps it a strike. On the ground to first. Oh, great stop. Onto the pitcher, and they get the out.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
And now for the Jays, Kevin Biggio. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
Have you ever caught a foul ball as a fan?
Only as a broadcaster, not as a fan. You?
Haven't been in many games as a fan.
On the ground. Oh. And it goes just foul. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
And a base hit right there. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And the batter now, Dalton Varsho. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Got him. And that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings. And we're back. Lau at the plate.
And leading off for the Rays, the second baseman.
The right-hander back to work. And a swing and a miss there. Double-barrel action in the bullpen. Eric Swanson appears to be getting loose. Green also getting ready. And the 0-1. In the air, right side. And that is Springer. 1 away. Now up for Tampa Bay, Randy Arozarena. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And
that's
ball 1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 and 2 is the count.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Rays held in check here, but they top of inning number 7. Phil Maton on a pitch out of the pen here.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters are going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
And here it comes. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Righty delivers. And a curve misses outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off that pitch.
He swung over top of the curveball. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. 1 for 2. And takes low for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And another ball. And there's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
At the belt and fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 away.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
There's a strike. That one ripped. Way back there. Got all of that one. So he goes yard to left, and they inch closer. It's 3-1.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Hard ground ball, base knock. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
That one fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Eric Swanson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ramirez in the box again, takes a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Righty to the plate.
That's the ball. 1-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
That's hard hit in the line. Springer takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jose Siri. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Varsho after it. And makes the grab. And that is that. Jason Adam comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Adam goes 6 feet 3 inches, 230 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2010. The 0-2 on the ground to third. Paredes fires over to first. First out in the top of the 8th. And next for Toronto, Kevin Biggio. And first offering is fouled off. Adam, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you pretty much forget about it.
Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down. On to the bottom of the 8th.
For the Rays, the shortstop.
8th, and stepping in for the Rays, Jose Caballero. Swanson back to work. Right through there for a strike. And the right-hander deals. That's off the mark. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Kiermaier moving under it. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. And now Rene Pinto. He's already homered in this game. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Got it. 2 out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Rays go in order, 1-2-3, but they still lead it 3-1. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Pete Fairbanks.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Fastball in for a strike, 0-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
The pitch. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
No ball, 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Line drive. That's a base hit.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Oh, yeah. 0-1.
With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the ninth. A little bit high, and the count even 1-1. To the right side, and there's a hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. In there safely.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he...
And a base hit on the line. In to score from third. It's 3-2.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Bichette swings through it for strike one.
0-1.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And fouled off.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. He fouls it off. Will do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone.
Got him! Now only 1 out remaining.
Up next is the Blue Jays.
1 out left for the Blue Jays. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. the next to hit. High chopper to third. Paredes. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Rays strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win.
Well, it looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew.